Good morning, everyone. It's Walt. It's 6:06. We're running a little late this morning. It was hard to get out of bed. I am setting up the last few things before we begin our presentation. I thank you for getting up early with us, or I don't know, it could be the middle of the day where you are. I know it's around the lunch hour for our Euro friends, so we're glad to have all of you with us today. I'm seeing what we've got on the radar here. We've got a 777 coming in from, looks like Santiago, over on the the west side. Let's see if we can get over to that before we set everything else up here. Must be American Airlines flight number something or other. Let's see what kind of look at this we get. Not the best of views. Now, what I don't know is if, like last night, if you were with us last night, on last night's episode of Runway DFW, the Halloween edition, we had a situation where only the east control tower was in operation. There were almost no operations over on the west side. But that is not the case this morning, as we've got another wide body coming in on the west side, American 116. This one from Kahului Airport in Maui. And it'll be a 777-200ER. So, let's see here. We get our camera re-engaged. So we're looking over to the west side. We're, just to set the scene, we're over on the east side of the airport, on the 15th floor of the Runway DFW Penthouse. Don't you know? So we look forward to some daybreak photography along with you. Now, our position is not precisely, well, we're kind of close to the airport proper, but we're a little bit away from the action, further away than we are even at Founders Plaza, which is not exactly right up on top of the action. But we do get a very nice overview of everything from way up here. And I'm sorry, I haven't turned on the ATC yet, have I? Hope everyone had a happy Halloween. We'll get our real clock in here. There it is. We have our friend Gerard here with us, our moderator and channel member. Hello, Gerard from the Netherlands. Good to see you. Ms. Wolves 13 is here. One of our other great mods. I see also Kai, one of our mods. Hello, Kai. Marcos Ibarra says good morning. Buenos dias. Noah Kell says hello. I see Josh Aldrich, one of our other moderators, and he is here with Beaker and Honeydew. They're saying hello to one another. David Reynolds Good morning from Cheltenham, England. Hope you have a great day. So far all the operations have been on the west side so far. That doesn't bode well for us here. Hopefully things will even out. I do see some ground operations vehicles on the runway over on the east side here, so that may be that they're checking things out. Next arrival, American 3842 from Springfield. It's an Embraer 175. And we're talking Springfield, Missouri in this case. Not Illinois or one of the other Springfields that the Simpsons come from. We did have some buzz. I turned everything on, plugged everything in the way it was last night, and we have this terrible buzzing coming from our iPad, which provides us with our musical accompaniment. So far, that is not working. Well, that's how close in we can get to an Embraer 175 at this great distance. Not very, right? So I don't have our auxiliary cameras plugged in yet, so I'm going to see, do we have I think we have a little bit of a lull here. I'm going to take care of that. Maybe I can figure out why we're having such an audio issue. And I'll be right back with you on Runway DFW in the morning. Stand by. Well, I still cannot figure why we are getting a buzz from our audio source. Yeah, that's not going to work. Huh. All right, well, what can I say? Well, we have our first arrival here on the east side, at least that we're seeing. Alaska Flight 542 from Seattle is coming in. That's a 737-900. Just to let you know what you're watching. You're watching Runway DFW live from the Penthouse, the 15th floor of said penthouse. It's not the same without music, is it? But we'll muddle through. There's Ms. Wolves 13 trying to sneak in under there on all that graphics. Hello, Ms. Wolves 13. Very happy to have you with us this morning. We're still about 30 seconds away from the Seattle arrival. This will be closer in than those other ones we saw because it's coming on the east side, which is where we are overlooking. You see Highway 114 below us. We are looking west with this camera, and we can only go by where the planes are looking at Flight Radar 24 because we have a limited window over to the airport. We can see like almost directly west and then over to the, I guess, southeast. That is the limit of our view. So the planes kind of sneak up on us here. So colorful sight it is here. DFW Airport by night or pre-dawn. Looks like we've got lining up now. Spirit Flight Spirit Flight 1120 to Cancun in Airbus A321neo. Should be entering the shot there. Oh, it's already in the shot. And there it goes. There's the headlights. Do they call them headlights on a plane? It's probably something fancier and more technical than that. So off to Mexico goes Spirit. Still, as we often mention, there's still so much uncertainty regarding the future of Spirit. They're unloading planes, laying off or furloughing employees, and there continue to be talks of possible mergers. The most likely, or the most logical candidate would appear to be Frontier, which has a similar philosophy. They could probably use some extra planes too. Thobil Nzuza greeting us from South Africa, where it's already 1:07 p.m. at that part of the world. We welcome to you. I see a FedEx MD-11 is on the radar. Well, I guess it came in already. Did it? Yes. Came in before we got here, an hour and 11 minutes ago, but it's still on the radar. Just about to arrive from Knoxville, Tennessee, an American Airlines 737-800, flight 2436. Let's check it out. I didn't get up as early as I thought I wanted to today. I set my alarm for 5:15. I said, I'm going to sleep an extra 15 minutes. And then it was hard to get out of bed. And then I ran in to take a quick shower, and the shower was so nice and hot and steamy. You know, one of those showers you don't even want to think about getting out of, because it's not going to be as hot and steamy once you get out. The flight from Knoxville. I know, the K is silent. There's Brandon Rabbit. Morning, everyone. How am I doing? You okay? Too early after a late night? Well, you're up very early, Mr. Rabbit, as I believe you're in the specific time zone. Robert Shestanovich, a channel member, says it's 10:23 p.m. Saturday evening in New South Wales, Australia, observing daylight saving time. And Queensland does not. We are switching over in the morning. Tomorrow morning at this time, it'll be an hour earlier, I think. Wait, fall back. So we'll set our clocks back 1 hour when we go to bed tonight. All right. I wish I could cure this issue with our hum. Because it's just not Runway DFW without music, right? So let me see, I've reset our music playing gizmo. I'm going to play some music here and see what happens. There we go. The world is right again. There we go. Music is back on Runway DFW. Oh, well, there is a buzz there. It just comes in when you turn it up a lot. Huh. Don't like that. Well, some of that could, well, it didn't That didn't make an appearance last night, that buzz. And I actually have a device in the line that's supposed to isolate the sources from one another. So, well, at least now we can do our official opening. Can we do our official opening? Oh, do I have to add that in again? Ay, 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 ay. So many things to do. So much to get done here. Let's see here. Not that. Talking to myself. Well, we've got a plane going out. American 1352, it's going to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. A 737-800. We will dial that in now. A lot of the noise you hear is from the highway just below us. We do hear the roar of some planes sometimes, especially the big ones. Plane headed out over Six Flags over Texas. There on the horizon. All right, okay, so I was gonna add in our opening. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, it's Runway DFW from the Penthouse. If you look closely, you'll see where we are. Coming to you from the 15th floor of our penthouse, we welcome you to tonight's broadcast, or this morning's broadcast, I should say. From the Penthouse, welcome. Well, the activity will be picking up here as we move along, and we do appear to be operating on both sides of the airport. Again, last night the activity was restricted for the most part to the to the east side. The west side was all closed. The West Tower did not appear to be in action. A few trains look at this, who's been a member now of this channel for 30 months. Thanks for the morning stream. Lovely to see you. Hope you and the good lady are keeping well. Thank you. 30 months. That's a long time. Have I even been alive that long? Bill Caldum checking in from a deer stand in South Arkansas. Steve Madison saying hello from Scotland. Yeah, I do like being on in the morning hours where we get to say hello to a lot of our friends who don't normally get a chance to see our evening streams because of the time difference. Going out there is American 3055 to Miami in Florida in Airbus A321. We'll pick that up as it rockets off into the morning sky. A rare peek for us into the east side operations of DFW Airport. And for those who don't know, our normal base of operations is DFW Founders Plaza, which is provided by the airport as a place for plane spotters to watch the planes, park their cars for free, take pictures, have a picnic. That is all tore up right now, as they say in Texas. Founders Plaza is, as they get it ready, as they do some soil work there. We're told we'll be back there in January, so I hope that's the case. American Eagle 3763 from Tyler, Texas. Short flight in Embraer 175. It's been in the air now for just 29 minutes. And we're going to see that next on Runway DFW in the morning. Here it comes. Stand by. Comes quickly, doesn't it? Just so you know, we'll be with you today until about 8:45. I've kind of done some back timing. I have to be somewhere by a certain time for my next mission, and I think I'm going to have to wrap things up pretty firmly at 8:45 in order to get everything wrapped up here so that I can go to the next place I gotta go. Another Spirit plane. Last one we saw was going to Cancun. Spirit has reduced its operations here at DFW. But it's still flying. In that case, going to the Motor City, Detroit, Airbus A320 flight 2162. It's a case of punching the button in the wrong time. American 468 from the Big Easy, New Orleans, coming on in. Looks like we've got NetJets flight 665 going to Sturgeon Bay. This is a Cessna Citation Latitude. Next on our radar, American 3709. Be checking in from Texarkana. American Eagle 3709 checking in from Texarkana. Be number 170. Texarkana, over on the east border of the state. This is a 35-minute flight so far for that particular aircraft. Here's Raina Taylor saying good morning. Today I'm competing in my horse competition at the Appaloosa World Show in Fort Worth. I'll definitely tell you how I do, and I know that our viewers will be similarly interested in your success. So best of luck to you, Raina Taylor, Quadjet channel member here on Runway DFW, a longtime viewer and supporter of Runway DFW. There's Nova Rain Heyo. Hello, Heyo to you. I think you're the only one who says Heyo on our channel. It's like you got a patent on that. So there's a little Embraer. We were in South Flow this morning as we were last night. Planes coming in from the north, landing to the south, taking off from the north to the south. We overlook on the east side runways 17 left, center, and right. 17 right is where the planes take off, and the other two runways are where they land. Haven't seen any 17 left arrivals yet today. I think we saw 2 last night, only 2. And when we do see them, they're to the left of us. So it looks like they're coming from the other direction, because our penthouse is between runways 17 center and 17 left. Wendy, Texas says Flight Radar into DFW is hopping. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. Next arrival, American Eagle 6329 from, where is this? Beaumont, Texas. 52-minute flight on a Mitsubishi CRJ 701ER. Bry Guy, thank you for being a TriJet member for 18 months. Bry Guy says good morning, Walt and everyone. And thank you again for supporting this channel. Do a little, let's see here what we can see. What we're looking at over here. Can't read what's. There appear to be some letters on that green building, or in green and white. Don't know what it says. We were definitely seeing the skyline of Fort Worth last night, but I can't remember what direction it's in now. Well, American Flight 2787 from Nashville is next. It's a Boeing 737 MAX number 8. Our good friend, moderator, and QuadJet channel member, Beaker and Honeydew, a channel member now for, what does it say here, 27 months, is that right? Good morning, everyone. Great show last night, Walt, with many treats and tricks. One trick, West Side closed. Well, thank you to you, Beaker and Honeydew. Back from their Australia mission. Got to see their daughter compete in a triathlon. Did very well, I understand. We've got American 2270 from Atlanta next, about 30 seconds away, 737-800. Rohit Parkal says, I used to live under the flight path in Mumbai. Planes taking off all night. When I moved, I couldn't sleep for a week due to the no noise of planes. I can understand that. I sleep at night with the artificial sound of a box fan piped in from my Amazon device. All right, here comes the flight from Atlanta. Here's Anna the dispatcher, up early with us this morning. 20 months as a member of Runway DFW, a QuadJet member. 20 months, what a pleasure, says she. Thanks, Walt, for bringing us so much joy to our lives. We moved here to Dallas knowing nobody, and we are grateful to have found you. And well, hopefully, through Runway DFW, you've got to meet a lot of other great folks. I know I have. American 2261 from St. Louis is on the radar now. Is that American? Yeah, it's American. An Airbus A321. Realign camera 1, and there it is. St. Louis, of course, used to be a pretty major American or U.S. aviation hub, being in the center of the country. It was the home of TWA, or at least it was a big hub for TWA. But then when TWA was absorbed by American, that kind of all died down. David Reynolds wants to know when is sunrise, and I'm going to look at my watch here and tell you that it's 7:46 a.m. so just about an hour from now. See, so other things we can see from where we are. There is AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys, in our sight. Looks like we're going to have our first runway 17 left arrival. It'll be American flight 1940 from Memphis, 737-800. And so again, this will look as though we're on the different side of the airport, because it's going to be coming in left to right screen instead of right to left. So we look kind of southeast here towards, yes, that's downtown Dallas. We're going to pull back out to get ready to see the plane coming in from Memphis. So in addition to what we're seeing, there are operations over there on the west side. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't turn on our scanner. And while I was doing that, I missed this. This is a 17 left arrival.
Wind 3444, DFW Tower, runway 17, circle and land, wind 1203.
Yowzer. Arriving on 17 center, American 1834 from Orlando, 737-800 is next on the docket.
American 1940, taxi the Echo Sierra route, marked around 0.65.
I'm going to say we get much better reception of ATC from way up here on the 15th floor. Sometimes it's too good.
American 1070 at the tower, runway 17 left to the line, wind 1503. American 1834, right high speed, southbound on for the Echo Sierra route, launch around 0.65.
We have American Eagle 4179 arriving from Fort Smith in Arkansas. 42-minute flight at number 175. And we're going to look for that over here on 17 left. Good morning, wherever you are. It's Runway DFW with you. My name is Walt. We're here from the Penthouse this morning. Seems so far away.
Back at 3329, sorry, runway 17
Seems like a whole nother airport over there. American Eagle 3444 from Lafayette, Louisiana. And number 175 is coming in on 17 center.
Runway 4179, taxi to Echo Zero.
We shall realign. Pop that in and here we go.
The arrival approaching Juliet, Mark Mission, Kilo Square, altimeter 3004.
American 1007 from Huntsville, Alabama, Airbus A319.
Taxi southbound on Mike for the Echo Zero route, mark around 0.65.
That's coming in on
Mike for Echo Zero.
17 left. Don't have any departures over here at the moment. So we look over to the eastern sky, see what we can see.
American 3116, DSO Tower, runway 17 left, bed line, 1 count. Runway 4106, DSO Tower, runway 17 start, clear lane.
Circle Beyond says good morning. Looking forward to sunrise and seeing different light on planes. Abdullah's Aviation. Hello, sir. You will spot my flight 1766 from DFW to JFK. We would expect it to be taking off from the west side here, the east side here. Let's see what we can do. We've got, for your consideration, Spirit Flight 2168 from Atlanta and Airbus A320. And I didn't... I gave you there what they call in the business a swish pan. But here comes the Spirit Flight. So I was going to look up the AA 1766.
Runway 3478, runway 131 line.
That plane is scheduled to take off at 3 p.m. today. So Abdullah's Aviation, unfortunately, we will not be here for that departure. We're only going to be here till about 8:30 this morning. Our next contestant is American Eagle 4106 from Monroe, Louisiana, Ember 175. Oh, there it is. We weren't quick enough for that one. Over to the eastern skies. See this Airbus A319 coming in for a landing on 17 left.
Envelope 4106, taxi southbound on Mike for Echo Sierra route mark for 165.
Matt Simmons with a perennial question. Any AM coyotes? I don't think, if there were any, I don't think I could see them from where we are. We'd have to depend on intel from pilots or the tower to tell us about any coyotes. Another 17 left arrival.
Delta 893, RNF2 spare, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, got a takeoff going on.
3476, to Darity, 17 right, line up wait.
17 right, line up wait, runway 3476.
The Merchant American 454, DFW Darity, 17 Mach 4 land.
American Eagle 5198 to, is that Moab? Oh, Mobile, Alabama. We missed that one. Delta Flight 893 to Atlanta, Airbus A321 you see there. Kind of inching its way down 17 right.
Solution 5198, back to the deck, that's your route, monogram 165.
Echo Sierra and ground 65.
Solution 5326, to Darity, 17 left for land. Within 476, RNFQ, Trex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF Trex 17 right, clear for takeoff, runway 3476.
That at 1847, to Darity, 17 right, line up wait.
17 right, line up wait.
Delta 893, cadet departure, good day.
Departure.
Get all organized here again. So much going on. Got a flight coming in from Bentonville, Arkansas, over on the far east side.
RNF Sparrow 17 right.
American 4480, DFW Darity, 17 right, wait.
We had a flight going out to Bentonville last night, which was turned around. It was in a line of about 20 planes, and the captain reported there was a pilot, a passenger having a medical issue, and they had to return to the gate. So we hope that was resolved without, or resolved successfully. Well, right behind that plane we just saw, we've got American 454 from Washington Reagan National Airport, about to touch down on 17 left.
American 2480, RNF2 spare, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
American 2480, RNF spare, clear for takeoff.
American 317, DFW Darity, 17 right, line up wait.
17 right, line up and wait, American 317.
That at 1847, cadet departure, good day.
Oh, sorry.
Alpha 4060, DFW Darity, 17 center for land. American 454, echo Sierra, route bar ground out 165.
American Flight 317 to Charlotte, another big American hub, is poised for takeoff there. It's an Airbus A321neo.
Runway 3669, next high speed to the Echo Sierra roof line, ground 165.
Echo Sierra, ground 165, runway 3669.
American 317, RNAV 2 Sparrow, May 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Sparrow, clear for takeoff, 17 right, American 350.
Frontier 1512, DFW Airport, 17 right, left, wait.
Left, wait, 17 right.
40 connect, March connect.
Frontier Flight 1512 is going to JFK Airport. It's at Airbus A320 Neo with Tad the Sea Turtle on the tail.
317, switching today.
Frontier Flight 1512, RNAV to Sparrow, or 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Sparrow, clear for takeoff, runway 17 right, Frontier.
There's Tad. Well, after our Halloween night broadcast last night,
American 1506, DFW turn 17 right, line of wait.
Runway 17 right.
I decided to let the stream just go on for about, I guess it went on for about another hour maybe. Without any narration, just switching between the three cameras. I went to go get some Whataburger at
American
the
1088, DFW turn 1405.
Whataburger right across the street, but it's kind of like a semi-official Whataburger. It's attached to a gas station, and
Frontier Flight 1512,
by the time I got over there,
Clear Street 5326, taxi back to Sierra.
and when I say over there, I mean
Clear Street 5022, that was not for you, however, it does also apply.
Over here.
Back to Sierra, on ground 0.65.
it was closed. It closed at midnight. Now most Whataburgers, standalone Whataburgers, are open for 24 hours. So I had to go a little further afield to find one. I had breakfast. Lori M., another 30-month member, says, "Hey gang, love the sunrise stream from a fantastic location. Happy Saturday from Garland, Texas." Thank you, Lori.
Envoy 3914, DFW tower 1405, right 17 center, third lamp.
Everything looks golden over there. Arriving, American 4060, American Eagle 4060 from College Station in Texas.
Envoy 4060, Echo Sierra, I'm on ground 165.
Echo Sierra, Mars 65, on 4060.
American 1100, on a Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff, American 1103.
American 1429,
American 1103 to Nashville. Max 8 is just about set to release the brakes.
17 right, line for lane, American
1506, contact port.
Sorry, American 1560.
American 2782, DFW 17 center, third line. Envoy 3914, flying middle zone runway for traffic control. Envoy 4194, high speed, Echo Sierra, mark around 165. American 1429 on a zero, 21 submarine, cover takeoff.
What up, T-Rex, what's up, right, clear takeoff, American 1429.
American 3101, 2717 right line. American 1088, high speed, Echo Sierra, mark around 165.
That's the Echo Sierra, 165,
American 2072, you up?
Yep, cold, 167.
American 2782, 2177, clear line. American 1103, contact departure.
American 1103.
Number 4049, turn 177, clear line.
TPV 903. Always get Whataburger at DFW when I connect from FLG. I see Sarah Deal in the chat room. Hello, good morning to you, Sarah.
Marine 3101 on Xperia 179, cover takeoff.
Is that a One World livery? I think it is.
17 right line of way. American 1429, contact departure.
For departure 1429.
Or I guess it was. Because I was looking at a monitor which...
American 3180,
oh, here it is.
American 3180, 2177, clear line. Envoy 3914, nice work. High speed, Echo Sierra, Margaret 165.
High speed, Echo Sierra.
The One World livery, of which American has several. One of the founding members of the One World Consortium.
They're going to 1030 on a Spirit, submarine from takeoff. United 2670, 231 right line of way.
So to be specific,
American 3101, contact departure.
that was flight 1301 off to Detroit, 737-800. There's Delta. No, I'm sorry, that's Air Canada. Why do you always get confused between it and Delta?
American 2782, the Embraer waits for you, high speed, Echo Sierra, Myron 165.
High speed Echo Sierra, monitor ground 65, and we understand the Embraer works on American 178.
United 2670 on a Sierra, you know 17 right from takeoff. United 17 right from takeoff.
So off to the Great White North,
RNF Sierra.
more specifically Toronto. Is that right?
Second 1030, contact departure. Departure again.
So we've got United headed out to Houston Intercontinental on a MAX 8.
American 3086, DFW RNAV, Goose Bear, and 17 right from takeoff.
RNAV to Usted, runway 17 right, clear takeoff, American 3086.
American 994, you start 117 clear line.
And arriving in parallel there was American Eagle 4049 from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Envoy 3907,
Embraer 175.
17 right, line up and wait on Boy 3907.
This is a busy place in the morning.
Speed, Echo Sierra, monitor ground 165.
This high speed, Echo Sierra, monitor ground 165 on board, port for
Thanks to Mike G for a 10-pound super chat. Hi, Walt Mods. Great view from the penthouse. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support of the channel. Mike G, who is a channel member. Let's see. I've got to catch up with things here. Got a wide body coming in over on the east side, west side. Did I miss it? No, there it is.
American 3086, contact port.
Good morning, American 38.
American 3180, high speed, Echo Sierra, monitor ground 165.
High speed Echo Sierra, 165, American 3180.
American 1206, RNS Spirit, 17 group takeoff.
That was American 996 from
American 1956.
Buenos Aires. A 7879 Dreamliner coming in. And you can see we're starting to see the first signs of dawn over there in the eastern sky. Also, I see what looks like a weather on the radar. I don't... I guess there are some clouds up there. It's like to the east of us. Keep an eye on that. Got another wide body coming in from Honolulu. This is Flight 102 American Airlines, a 7878 Dreamliner. It's about 3-4 minutes away. You're looking at American Flight 1956, a MAX 8. Destination JFK Airport in New York.
American 1206, contact port. Watch American 1206. American 1751, use runway 1700 for the line.
Goes headed to the home of the TWA hotel. American 2610 right there is going to
American 1956, contact port.
where's that going? Cincinnati.
American
737 800.
6625, U-Tower, caution turbulence, July, runway heading maintain 2000, you're 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, runway.
Running 26, contact departure.
Derek W. Platt with a good morning. Hello to you, Derek. Tim Heasley, good morning to me and everyone. Thank you for that.
American 2157, U-Tower, the throttle rolling out will be southeastbound.
Don't you have a home anymore? I love the show. Oh, I do have a home, yes. I don't live at the Penthouse. We're here for a limited time only. Well, we've been on the air for almost an hour and a half now. Does not seem possible. Making the turn there to take off. Let's see, it appears to be American Flight 2157 to New Orleans. It's an Airbus A319.
130, March X65. American 2150, set the
Jeffy DH with a good morning. Good morning to you.
Scout 4978, 17 line of point.
Dennis Cantonen says, can someone please explain the Penthouse?
25.2,
Well, it's our kind of fancified name for a room that we have rented on the 15th floor of a lodging establishment adjacent to the airport. We're on the northeast side of the airport.
Scout 4978, R&F 2 spare, 17 clear for takeoff.
And it does have quite the commanding view.
United 2639, Deep Air, 17 line of point. 17 line of point, American 1750, 19 speed, Echo Sierra, underground 65. 321,
But you know, YouTube is all about branding, so we've branded this the Penthouse. But we're not saying the name of the establishment because, well, you know, they're not paying us to say the name, so, and we're paying to be here, so there you go. Add it up. Got United Flight 2639 right there. It's going to Dulles Airport in Washington, 737-800.
United 2639, RNF Sparrow, 21 still current clear for takeoff. RNF Sparrow, 41 still current clear for takeoff. Skywest 4978, contact parking.
Thank you, Michael Flannery, one of our mods and channel members. And Mikey 8 Jackson. That's our my plan is to do that, to let them see what we've done and the reaction we get to it, which is almost universally favorable. And see if we can work out some kind of a deal. And if not, we'll probably be back here at least one more time before Founders Plaza reopens. Maybe twice. Maybe more if we can work something out.
Let the caravan ahead to your left, cut you off in front to Echo Golf, please.
Alright, we'll let them, we got a Martin, we'll let them go ahead on American 3187.
Martech 648, use Echo Golf, running 17 right of Echo Golf, land and white.
Echo Golf, lab and wait, Martech 648.
United 2639, contact park. Parking United 2639.
American Flight 1583 is going to Pittsburgh, which is next in line for taking off, it appears, here on 17 right. There it is.
Martech 648, turn left heading 130, maintain 2000, 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Turning 130, maintain 2000, 17 right, clear for takeoff, Martech 648.
So Dennis Cantonen has figured out our location.
Line point 17 right, American 3187.
Planes lining up right and left, literally, to take off.
American 58.3, we are now ready for departure.
Roger.
We got a Martinair going out here. There it is. Martinair cargo plane. That's as close in as we can get. That one headed out to Tyler, Texas.
American 3187, the caravan is turning southeastbound, RNS for 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNS American, take up.
American 1583, do turn 17 right, line of point.
What's the right, line up and wait, American 1583.
Martech 648, contact departure 125.2.
5.2, Martech 648, good day.
Seems extra loud.
American 1583, RNF to Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff, American 1583.
Envoy 3913, use our traffic rolling, 17 right, line of point.
Flight 1583 is going to Pittsburgh. It's a 737-800.
American 3187, contact parking. American 1098, use our 17 for line.
Looks like a field of glowing bluebonnets.
Envoy 3913, RNS Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNS Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 3913.
American 2999, use our 17 right, line of point.
Last one late, 17 right, American 2990.
American 1583, contact party.
Roger, American 1583.
Charlie Bowles likes our telephoto lens, makes Six Flags and or AT&T Stadium look like they're on airport drive around the airport. They are 18 miles from the Penthouse. And we looked a little earlier at we'll zoom in on again. That's the dome of AT&T Stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play and occasionally win.
Envoy 3913, contact park. Park 13, good day.
American Flight 2999 to Chicago O'Hare 737-800 is poised for departure.
Spare 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Spare, clear for takeoff, 17 right, American 2999.
American 1623, 231 right, line of way. 0 line of way, American 1623. American 1623, R now to Sparrow, running 17 right, clear for takeoff. 17 right, clear for takeoff, R now to Sparrow, American 1623. United 380, running 17 right, line of way.
What's the right line of away, United 380?
American 2999, confirmation departure.
Roger, American 2999.
Flight 1623 to Reagan National Airport in Washington.
Louis 352, 080, 17 Center Line.
A parallel arriving flight there.
United 380, R now to Sparrow, running 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, Sparrow 17 right, clear for takeoff, United 380.
American 1279, 17 right, line of way.
Good morning, 7.
United Flight 380 to Chicago O'Hare 737-700.
For departure, American 1623.
American 1098, Echo Sierra, monogram 65.
In the older livery with the golden globe, the golden continental globe on the back tail. I'm going to guess that plane probably dates back to the turn of the century without having looked at its statistics.
American 1279, R now to Sparrow, 17 right, clear for takeoff. Alright, R now to Sparrow.
So yeah, that United plane,
American 2683, 31
27 years old, dating back to 1998. Hey, what a time it is. It's 7:37. Well, it's just turned 7:38.
4110 tower.
Let's check out the morning sky here as we look to the southeast.
4110. 4110, you ready for 17 left? Points on Roger, you can show running 17 left closed.
Because, of course, we are on...
38, contact departure.
We don't get to say that very often anymore. Well, we'll do some morning shows again. I actually like the morning show. The problem with the morning shows from Founders Plaza is that we're looking, unless we got a very cloudy day, we're looking right into the sun after the sun comes
American
up.
2683 RNAV, Sparrow 17 right for takeoff.
There are some pretty low clouds
79 contact departure.
hanging over the airport. Let me see if we can get a look at those with our other camera here.
American 3290, 17 right left point.
Left point, 17 right. American.
Let me get the horizon corrected. So yeah, you can see kind of a line of clouds right over the airport.
American 3290, RNAV T-Rex, 17 right for takeoff.
T-Rex, 36 on 17.
Lori M says 20% chance of light rain this morning, then sunny all day. You might have seen in some of these shots the view of cranes, and they're, in addition to building Terminal F, the new Terminal F over on the
83 contact departure.
west side of the airport, they're also upgrading terminals here on the east side. Hearing fire vehicles. They are not affiliated with the airport, I don't think. They're on city streets. So we get our other camera realigned here.
American 1700, use our RNAV Sparrow 17 right for takeoff.
Out of Sparrow, only 17.
Blue Street 5208, Echo Sierra, monitor ground 165.
Echo Sierra, ground 165, Blue Street 5208.
Looks like we've got American Flight 1700 to Newark Airport in New Jersey. 737-800.
90 contact departure.
Or departure, American 30.
Is that it? No. There it is. Captain Reed, or Ride, good morning. Special early morning treat? Well, we like to think so. Just a few minutes now before sunrise at 7:46. Although I don't know how much of it we're going to see due to the cloud cover. been looking over at whenever our camera sweeps by Terminal E, I see a tail that I don't recognize.
American 1700, have a good day.
Let's see if we can get it in our sights here. I'm trying to enlarge it on my screen. Oh, I guess that's a Frontier tail there to the left of the Spirit plane. Yeah, it's an Anna tail there on the Frontier jet. Cineroll Aviation, good morning, Walt. I'm in Las Vegas, going back to DFW on an American 777. I didn't know they ran 777s betwixt here and there. That sounds good. Lake Ratatouille, good morning. Did you even sleep? Not much. I didn't get to sleep till, I don't even want to say. A couple hours of sleep is what I had. So just now approaching sunrise. Kind of zero in on what we can see of downtown Dallas here. There on the right, the far right, is the Bank of America Tower, the tallest building in Texas. I think somebody said on last night that the building in the foreground, just left of center, is in Irving. It's I think Williams Plaza in Irving, or in Las Colinas, to be more specific. Oh, H. Dot, thank you so much for gifting a Runway DFW membership, and the recipient, Navy Jack. Thanks, H. Dot. You know, before I forget, I think I do very much.
Does a hold, Hotel Romeo 402 runway 17 center, clear line.
Want to acknowledge all of our Runway DFW members who really help us
Port taken.
go and maintain our
That's what I think.
status here on YouTube. So let's punch this up here. Take that out there. Push this button over here, and we will look at our list of members. And when you see when it was prepared, you will see what I was doing overnight. So yes, this is our list of channel members on Runway DFW. We have to thank, first of all, of course, Runway DFW sponsor James Webb. Thank you so much, Mr. Webb, for all of your incredible support to the channel. Now we'll get into it with the rest of our Runway DFW members, of which we have many. This list was prepared at 3 a.m. this morning. And happy November. So thank you to our members, 757 Chip, Airplanes FRA, Alan J. These are our Quad Jet channel members. Alaska Plane Spotter, Alex O. Alice Mabel, Angela Smith, Anna the Dispatcher, Beaker and Honeydew,
Roger, we'll show 17 left open.
Bev A, Brian D, Charlie Bowles, CP899. I'll make sure we got that in there. Chuck TXK, Cloudy Sayers, who I'll be seeing later today. Cubs Win, Darren Sorello, David Rutherford, Doug Jackson, Drone Oki,
Well, with that, you can expect runway 17 center.
Dwayne C, Eric Coupe, Hagler 17, HD Kraut, James Webb, John Lipman, Josh Aldrich, Kirby Brooks Sr., KS Avgeek. We say thank you to Leonard Watkins, Quadjet channel member, Lori M, Michael Flannery, Michael Hill, Michelle RS, Mike G, Only Planes Network down there in Brisbane, Patrick Wooters, Paul 1188, Pete Nordine, Payathon, Planes Everywhere, Raina Taylor, S35 Bonanza Pilot, wherever he may be, Sarah Deal, The Real Deal, Sean Bramlett, Skittles, Steve Lundaby,
Delta 2351, DSR, RNAV 2, spare runway 17 right.
Texas Girl, the BNA Grinch, Tim Swearingen, TNT Oh My, Tyson Price, and Will Hutchison. Those are our Quad Jet channel members, and now for the next few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be seeing the names of the Tri-Jet and Twin Jet members right here on Runway DFW. Thank you to each of you.
Delta 2351, contact departure.
Delta 2351, departure, great day.
Delta Hotel Romeo 4 at taxiway Echo Lima across runway 17 right and contact ground 0.65. Central Aircraft Conductor, segment 2, Central is valid for the optimism surrounding areas. More information available on flight services frequencies. American 3114, you ready?
American Flight
3114
14 is ready. Wait, I just said that. It's going to Kansas City in Airbus A319 on runway DFW in the morning.
3114, DFW RNAV to Sparrow, 21, 7 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV for Sparrow, clear for takeoff 17 right, American 3114. American 1803, come visual 1.
American 1802, DFW 17 center, clear line. Central aircraft arrival, Kilo, departure of Amos, current for DFW altimeter 3006, wind 05026. American 3114, contact departure.
Good day, American 3114.
Can you tell when I get a little tired of talking? I just put on the music and let the pictures do the talking.
American 1802, high speed, I go to your monitor on 165. American 3002, it's German.
But I certainly do want to speak up about this event, courtesy of Steve Lundaby, who has gifted 10 Runway DFW memberships. Thank you so much, Steve. We welcome new members: Taxiway Lima, Big Fella 1979, Farida Bed, Matt C, Robert Davis, Nicole B, Houston, Texas, Roger Scott, Breaker Bird, and Ray Dow Tex USA. A lot of those names sound familiar. We've seen them in the chat. So thank you again to Steve Lundaby up there in North Dakota for his very kind generosity. If you look in the distance on this shot, you can see the skyline of downtown Fort Worth. A little closer look on camera one. There it is. Look at that. Atlas Air. That's flight 8676 going to Anchorage. It's a 747-400 freighter. Well, actually, it came in from Anchorage. It's a 23-year-old plane. It's going into park there. Came in on the west side, unfortunately missed the arrival.
404 DFW Tower, approximately 73734 final, wind 0206, runway 17 left, clear land.
Haven't been paying attention to the east side. From our viewpoint over at Founders Plaza, we'd never get to see where those big cargo planes disappear to. So now we get a little glimpse of it. There's a big cargo area to the south of Founders Plaza, which is out of our sight.
American 3002, tax vector Sierra, I'm on around 0.65.
So I see Johnny Dodge in the chat. Hello, Johnny, channel member. Dan Wiley says good morning to all.
American 1554, DFW Tower, nav 2 Sparrow, or 179 for takeoff. Understood, for the takeoff 179, American 1554.
Johnny Dodge says he's recovering from all the candy. We've got American flight 1554 going to Cleveland, Ohio. There it is. That is a 737-800.
American 1554, departure. Departure, American 1554.
So we've got coming in here, let's see, a Southern Airways Express from Harrison, which I think is in Arkansas? I'll have to check that. I think that's probably the smallest passenger plane we get here at DFW.
Okay, 1432, start warning, runway 17 left,
The Grand Caravan EX coming in on runway 17 left. So yeah, Harrison would be in far north central Arkansas.
404, right turn off the high speed, northbound on Quebec to Zulu, hold short runway 17 center.
HDOT giving some kudos to our friend Steve Lundaby. Thanks again, Steve. Well, Doctor, with the METAR prognostication. A little bit quiet here after some hectic activity earlier today. Coming in on 17 left, American flight 1432, a 737-800 from Querétaro in Mexico.
Go 4016, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, clear flight.
So we'll get ready to welcome this plane from Mexico, as we continue to thank our many hundreds, literally hundreds, of Runway DFW members. And that concludes the list. Big thanks. Put our real clock back in and get ready to see the plane from Mexico. When you see those little jumps in the picture, it's when we're digitally zooming in on the image. So this is the equivalent of a 1200 millimeter lens. It's a 600 millimeter optical lens, and then we double that digitally to bring you this shot. And even that looks pretty far away, doesn't it? Kind of get a sense of the terrain here. The runway does have a little bit of a slope to it.
Okay, 1432, activate the Echo 2 route, mark ground 167.
Right behind that plane, American Eagle 4816 from St. George, Utah is coming in behind that on 17 left.
American 482, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, middle line with 0606.
I see a UPS MD-11 now on the radar over in UPS World on the west side. It is going to Louisville.
6341, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, middle line with 0536.
We'll take a look at that very shortly here. See if we can see it. Should be coming over here to take off. Well, it's a little after 8 o'clock. We didn't get to the top of the hour, but I would like to use this grand open of ours one final time. So let's take a look. Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, it's From the Penthouse. Runway DFW's look over the east side of DFW Airport. Very happy to have you here with us this morning for the final, well, about the final half hour of our broadcast. We've got to be out of here by about 8:45 to pack everything up. Sarah Deal says, next year I am definitely coming to visit Walt at Founders Plaza. Well, that's great. Sean Bramlett says, Walt, Japan Airlines getting on approach. Let's take a look here. It was one of the things we were looking forward to seeing this morning. American Flight 8 from Brisbane is also nearing us. It's a 7879 Dreamliner. Let's see if we can see that MD-11, that UPS MD-11. We do now have it in our sights. Here it is. Once again, this is going to Louisville. I believe it should be coming over here to the west, to the east side. Is it? Yes, it's taxiing in a way which leads us to believe it's coming over the bridge to see us. So that'll be nice. We're looking across the way. You see the road in the foreground is the road that bisects the airport, and it brings traffic to and from the terminals. So the planes that cross over have to go over a bridge, and the cars and trucks go underneath the big planes that go over.
Go 6331, activate the Echo Sierra, mark around 0.65.
So the flight from Brisbane, American Flight 8, is on final approach now. That's a long flight. We saw the flight going the other way take off last night. Flight 8 has been in the air now for 14 hours and 12 minutes. So this plane will be pointing its nose in our direction.
Runway 3612 to be there, RNAV 2 tracks, runway 17 right, back takeoff, 0308.
There's a look towards the American Airlines hangars there on the west side. I see our friend Gerard and our moderator observing some turbulence in our signal. I don't see it from this end, but that doesn't mean you don't see it from where you are. So stand by if that is the case. It should be clearing up, I hope. So it's looking like they're letting the MD-11 cross over 18 right, kind of scooting over just before Flight 8 comes in from Brisbane. And so we're going to take this opportunity to get reset so we can see the arrival of Flight 8. Right here on Runway DFW on a Saturday morning. David Stover, channel member, says good morning. That's a great shot of the jumbo jets. Thank you, David. We get a lot of very nice shots from up here on the 15th floor of the Penthouse. It's not perfect, but it's a nice change of pace. Let's see, we're about, I think, 30-ish seconds away from seeing Flight 8. And there should be a Japan Airlines A350 1000 on the way in before we sign off. Good day, mates.
Take off on boy 35 each.
Wait, Bravo 17 right, correct 1811. Correct 29, that's okay, work.
We've got a Spirit lined up for departure.
Envoy 3369, taxi the Echo Sierra, mark ground 169.
Flight 1811 is going to Orlando, an Airbus A320.
Record 762, D6R, runway 17, clear to land, wind 0738. Okay, 2274, D6R, runway 17 left to land, wind 0338. Runway 3518, fast departure today.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little busy as far as the departures go now.
Correct, 1811, wind 0637, runway to track, runway left to right, left takeoff.
RNAV check, so take up 17 right, bearing 1811.
So 350 more, DFW Tower, runway 1 right, line of way.
17 right, line of way, plus 353, 54.
Runway 3624, taxi to the exit route, mark for ground 165.
Kind of a dull morning weather-wise here.
RNAV check, what's the break, let's take out, plus 353, 54.
Runway 3993, DFW Tower, runway 1 right, line of way.
We've got American Flight 2274, 737-800 arriving from Norfolk, Virginia.
Runway 3903, sorry about that, 17 right, line of way.
Over on 17 left.
Bird 18 left, gun perfect.
Good day, bearing 1811.
Okay, 1403, DFW Tower, runway 17 for line with 0406. Runway 3903, RNAV to Spur, runway 17 right, flight takeoff, wind 0508. Spur 1 right, clear to takeoff, 4390.
I'd like to thank Mateo's Gardening Service for a $2 super chat. I saw Kevin and Rudy yesterday in LA, says Mateo. Well, they are super nice guys to hang out with, and glad you got to meet them.
Departure, plus 353, 54.
There you see the tri-jet. It's coming our way. Hooray! Whoopee!
American 2674, taxi to the exit route, mark for 165. Thank you, runway 13 left open.
This is in a parade of planes that are coming over the bridge.
Restricted 492, RNAV track, runway 13 left, takeoff, wind 0508.
RNAV check, 17 right, takeoff, plus 353,
4187, DFW Tower, runway 1 right, line of way.
17 right, line of way, on 141.
Runway 3903, clear for.
Good party, getting wind 32.
Runway 3467, DFW Tower, next to Yankee, cross runway 17 right, turn left on line.
1998!
Crosswalk, runway 1 right, Mike, then...
27-year-old plane there.
Stages hold short of Echo Golf on line, runway 3467.
Sorry, hold short of Echo Golf, runway 3467.
American 762, taxi southbound on line for Echo Sierra, mark around 165.
No, no, minus like that was voice in class. Tower, American 1403 on the go around.
Okay, 1403, roger. Continue runway heading, maintain 3000, maintain 3000.
Runway heading 3000, right.
And here you see some of the competition for taking off on runway 17 right. A lot of planes lining up,
American 1066, DFW Tower, runway 17 center, clear to land.
including the MD-11.
Okay, 1403, turn left heading 130.
Left 130,
Second 1403 heading 130, contact approach 125.2.
25.2 on the 130 heading clear.
Korean Air Flight 31 from Seoul is coming in, a 7879 Dreamliner.
We'll let you know if there's a change in time or as you approach that time.
There'll be a west side arrival. We'll try to bring that to you. Looks like from the picture here, it looks like it's still got the old Korean Air livery, but we'll see. You never know when they're going to paint those things up.
Runway 4187, RNAV correct, runway 17 right, left takeoff, wind 050 at 10.
RNAV correct, 17 right, left takeoff, runway 41.
Correct, 2581, repair runway 12 right line, please.
We're running up and we're American side of you.
So we got coming in over here on 17 left. We've got a American Airlines flight from Mexico City coming in. Take a look at that.
2581, RNAV spare, runway 17 right, left takeoff, wind 060.
It's a 737-800.
Runway 17 right line and family. 17 right left, away on by 3677. Runway 4187, can I first read?
Correct, runway 4187, good.
We should be seeing it momentarily. I know it's coming, but it's always a surprise. Because it just kind of pops from behind the precipice of the building.
Runway 3677, RNAV correct, runway 17 right, left takeoff, wind 06010.
RNAV check, clear for takeoff 17 right, runway 3677.
Runway 4116, DFW Airport, runway 17 right, line of way.
17 right, off, line of way, runway 4116.
Dragon 1066, right at Mike 4.
I appear to have miscalculated.
Right on Mike 4, south and Echo Sierra route, American 1066.
I don't know where that went.
1880, DFW runway 17 clear lane with 0909.
Well, we do have flight 2612 from Denver, American Airlines, coming in on 17 Center.
Departure flight 82, DFW runway 17 right line, please.
17 right, on the boy, please.
Correct, 2581, can I purchase?
Departure, 4581.
Runway 3677, can I purchase?
Departure 3677.
American 1880, DFW runway 17 center clear lane with 0909. 3525, DFW runway 17 center clear lane with 0909.
Oh, there it was. I was looking at flight radar and came in as I was looking at it.
Departure 82, RNAV correct, runway 17 right, left takeoff, with 730.
RNAV correct, 17 right, clear for takeoff, please.
Well,
Envoy 3850.
give myself an F for that one.
17 right, line of way, Envoy 38.
Envoy 4115, can I purchase the one?
What departure, runway 4116.
Okay, Frontier. Flight, I can't tell what flight that is, and I don't know where it's going. I can tell you. We failed on this one again. Well, it had Call the Mountain, or Cali the Mountain Lion on it. On on the tail.
Bank exterior, monitor ground, 25 Runway 3850, RNAV Spirit, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, wind 0730.
17 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV Spirit, runway 3850.
Runway 3770,
We're still waiting for the MD-11 to take off, and I should see. Okay, we're gonna switch over now to catch the Korean Air Flight 31 coming in from Seoul on the west side of the field. It's a Dash 9 Dreamliner. Not that. Be a little further away from that, from us, than that.
RNAV tracks, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, wind 0830.
RNAV tracks, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, runway 3770.
Delta 454, get to start runway 17 right, line of way. Disregard Delta 454, do the whole turn.
George 17 right, clear.
It's 27, heavy tower, runway 17 right, line of way.
Fast and right.
Runway 3850, can I first good morning?
March 3850, see you.
So it is indeed the old livery.
Roger, thanks.
UPS 27 more heavy, RNAV Spirit, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, wind 0830.
RNAV Spirit, clear for takeoff, 17 right.
There's a nice segue.
Or departure on the station.
American 2769, start running 17 right, line of way, Conway Airport.
17 right line, wait a minute.
American 2380, clear center wind 1138, runway 17 center, clear line. Conway 3467.
And off the mighty Tri-Jet goes
Shut down, you just start up right away. Get
to
down by
Louisville.
38 at the latest, so in 7 minutes.
Alright, we can make that work on way 3467.
UPS 27, do whatever you can, I Runway 3467, just let me know when you're all started up.
Okay.
American 2759, Conway Airport, support heavy MD-11, RNAV tracks, runway 17 right, clear takeoff, wind 0830.
We're back to American 2759.
From American 2759, RNAV tracks, runway 17 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV track, 17 right, clear takeoff.
Delta 454, runway 17 right, line of way.
So got our eyes peeled for
Runway 3525,
Japan
southbound on
Airlines
Mike, mark for
coming in from Tokyo.
Mike, echo carrier 5 on the way to
As the planes pile up here for takeoff on the east side of the airport. And there's a similar crunch on the west side as well. So lots of Saturday morning activity here. Probably got at least 15 aircraft ready to take off. Delta 454 to JFK is a Airbus A220.
Southbound on Mike for the Echo Sierra route, marking for Mike side.
Sounds off, Mike, the Echo Sierra.
American 537, get their tower running 17 left, center lane. Runway 3406, RNAV track, runway 17 right, clear takeoff.
Trex 17 right, clear for takeoff, envoy 3406.
Envoy 3886, D2 Square, runway with the right line of way.
17 right, line of way, envoy 3886.
Go 6194, D2 Square, runway 1777. Delta 454, right, mark.
Steve Lundeby's got to go. Thanks for hanging out with us, Steve. Thank you so much for your generous contribution of gifted memberships, and thanks as well for your continued membership yourself here at Runway DFW. Have a great day.
Envoy 3886, RNAV confirm, runway 17 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV spare, 17 right, clear for takeoff, envoy 3886.
Envoy 3778, D2 Square, runway 17 right line of way.
Right line, Boeing, envoy 3778.
Brandon says, did JAL land? Did it? Did we miss it? It's entirely possible.
5097, thank you, southbound and left for the atmosphere, mark around 165.
Yes, it did.
Southbound Mike, Chris Sierra, ground.
Well, I think I see it at the terminal. It arrived 11 minutes ago, so I apologize. We did indeed miss that plane. Well, we're just about 10 minutes from having to sign off here on, due to a previous engagement that I have.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, envoy 37.
American 328, D2 Square, runway 17 right line of way.
Tower, envoy 38 Airport, more ready to go.
3467, roger, hold short 17 right, and echo 1.
Hold short, 1 right, back shot, envoy 3467.
Envoy 3886, go ahead, park.
Departure 3886.
Yeah, there's just some of the traffic which is waiting to take off over here. See, do we have any big jets over there in terms of wide bodies? I don't see any.
328 RNAV Square, Envoy 3910, D2 Square, runway 17 right, line of way, envoy 3910. 5 speed, hold 78 southbound, Mike for the atmosphere route mark around 165.
Johnny Dodge says, Walt, do you have to go change your passwords at the office again? I did about a week or two ago. I did. I'm good for 4 months. I figured it out. It's 4 months, and I put it on my calendar. So I'll know in advance when to go back to the office again. Well, I will have to go back to the office on Tuesday, this next Tuesday, because it's election day in Texas. We're going to MAX 8, American Airlines Flight 537 from St. Louis, about ready to land on 17 left. To the left of us. Take a look at that. There it is.
Runway 39, thanks, got that short. Runway 39, Go 6194, taxi southbound on Mike for the atmosphere route mark around 165. Runway 3467, RNAV Trex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Trex, clear for takeoff, runway 17 right, envoy 3467.
Skywest 6212, runway 17 right, line of way.
I have away 17 right, go.
Looks like an entirely different airport over there, doesn't it? Just a bunch of warehouses and such. Brian Henry, thank you for a $2 super chat. Good morning, he says. Really enjoy the east side action.
It was 6212 RNF. Burn runway 17 right, clear takeoff.
RNF Spirit 17 right, clear takeoff, Skywest 6212.
I went 3970, the entire runway 17 right, line of way. 17 right, line of way,
hang on. Where is it? It's the TWA American Airlines livery.
I got 537, taxi the exterior route, mark around 6 o'clock, guys. 3467, can I first good work?
Roger, thank you. Thanks for all your help. I'm with 3467.
Always fun to see that one.
Back in 1403, taxi southbound online for the exterior route, mark around 165.
That's American Flight 1403 coming in from Baltimore, Washington International Airport with the TWA livery. And I think with that, we're going to have to start wrapping things up here at the old Runway DFW.
So 6212, contact first connect. Roger, with you, guys.
Well, I gotta tell you, I've had a lot of fun. Last night, Halloween, and this morning. Wish we could stay with you longer, but other duties call, and I've got a lot of stuff to pack up before they kick us out of here. So, thank you once again to all of our viewers. Excuse me. I'm getting joked up here. Thank you to our channel sponsor, James Webb. Thank you to our members of the channel, our subscribers. Thanks to those of you who provided us with very kind super chat gifts. And thanks just for watching. Hope you'll be back with us later this week. We should be back at Love Field. Don't know the schedule quite yet, but we'll put it up on our channel. Keep your notification bells engaged. So this is Walt signing off from the Penthouse at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, and happy contrails to you until we meet again. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Josh, and thanks to you and all of our great mods on Runway DFW.
This is Warren Barnett speaking for Runway DFW, a Runway DFW production, all rights reserved.
Roger, see ya.